Oh, blessed love family, give thanks to the life giver and the keeper of life, Emperor Haile Selassie the first. We definitely welcome you into the lair, into the tiger's nest. And of course, this is the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge, inviting you to visit our website, priestisaacinstitute.com. And of course, the link is in the description of this video just below. And of course, the link also for Radio Anu, the international flavor, the universal spice is there as well, where of course you'll get our nightly program, which is the Tiger's Nest, which comes to you every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And of course, that's at 7 p.m. Eastern Caribbean time. That should be about 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at least at this time. Hey, family, wonderful moment. I'm here to remind you of the upcoming launch of our brand new fourth release, a full-length video documentary entitled A Pedimec. Oh, beautiful. This is the lion, the conquering lion hath prevailed. Now, of course, we had an official launch on the 3rd of November, and that was our Patreon's Day. So I'm very thankful for all of you who were in the house that evening. We had a double showing. It showed twice. But what we're going to do, we're going to have an official launch. Are you listening? We're going to have an official launch of a Pedimec. The conquering lion hath prevailed. And this will be this Saturday. I'm talking about the 19th day of November, the 19th day of November, 8 p.m. sharp. Listen to me, family. Do not confuse the time. 8 p.m. Eastern Caribbean time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at this time, because the daylight saving stuff is in effect. They according to Daniel, they would like to change laws and times. So they set the clock an hour back and an hour forward, when they just feel like, and so they can catch the sun. They don't care about your biorhythm. They just say, well, you're getting 2 midnights tonight, or we're skipping over 1 o'clock, or however it's done, but it's done, and they just change times and laws. So for now, the Eastern Standard Time and the Eastern Caribbean time are not the same time. They're the same time for about 6 months of the year. But anyway, I digress. Let me stick to the point. So listen, 8 p.m., I'm talking about Saturday evening, 8 p.m. sharp. Remember, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why? Because it's going to be a premiere. Listen to me, good family. And as a premiere, I cannot promise you that the documentary will be staying up on the tube after the premiere. So it's not, oh, well, I'll come and watch it later. We want everyone to be in the house for this wonderful YouTube premiere of the documentary, A Pedimec. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a snippet of a Pedimec right now, just a little touch of it. And of course, I gotta definitely give enough thanks to the team. And of course, the chief coordinator, that's the Honorable Prince Alamase, all but 10 years old, mighty chief musician himself on the kete, and of course, even the designer of these mighty graphics that you see in front of you, this poster you're looking at, designed by the Honorable Prince Alamase Isaac, and of course, mighty works. What you see in front of you, the vast majority of our works were created by the young prince, our chief graphic designer and videographer as well. And again, the works that you're looking at on a Pedimec, I'll be giving you a bit of it in a moment. A good amount of it, you could say 50-50, the videography and the whole collaboration of it, and the editing and everything, sound effect, everything is the Honorable Prince Alamase, and whatever was left over would have been myself, of course. So we do give thanks for such mighty works, of course, and our executive consultant and chief within the research department, oh man, the Honorable Princess Akesha Menin, who will be bringing out her book, which is the book on which date is it again? The 21st day of December, speaking specifically of Thomas Sankara. So we're looking forward to that. All right. So what we are going to do now, family, I'm just going to give you a small touch of the documentary Epidemic, giving you an idea of what will be coming up on Saturday evening. Just hoping that you are with us. So this is like about 18 minutes already into the documentary. Let's pick it up from here in all righteousness of salvation.
On the 3rd of November 1889, Emperor Menelik II was crowned Negusa Nagas, King of Kings, at the Church of St. Mary on Mount Entoto. Ras Mokenen, father of the young Haile Selassie, was the chief representative of Emperor Menelik II and hero of Adowa. In 1896, the Italian army was utterly defeated at Adowa. All of Africa was colonialized at such time. Even Liberia was a creature of the United States of America. Ethiopia preserved its independence. Emperor Menelik gave the Italians Meneliks, Empress Taitu and Ras Mokenen, plus the Ethiopian warriors, united to destroy Rome. According to the legend, Kedes Girugis, St. George, joined the battle against the enemy. The Lion of Judah hath prevailed. The title, The Lion of Judah, like the title, The King of Kings, belongs to the Solomonic line of Ethiopian kings. After 1870, the imperial flag with the Lion of Judah was established. After the defeat of the Italians at Adwa, Menelik II hoisted the red, gold, and green red upstand on the 6th of October, 1897. After he passed in 1913, the imperial flag returned with the Lion of Judah. The lion has always been a symbol of strength and power in the ancient African system of monarchy. Heremaket, also referred to as the Sphinx, is seen with the body of a lion and the head of a human monarch. Some say that it is that of an empress. Empress Hatshepsut is seen in the form of a lion, the lioness. King Akhenaten and many others throughout the ancient world portray themselves in the fashion of the King of Beasts. in culture and theology. Some of the more earlier known deities are seen in the fashion of the lion. Tefnut, wife of Shu, in the ancient Kemetic mythos is seen as a lion. Sekhmet, the daughter of Ra and the eyes of the same, is the fierce lioness goddess Neter. Even kingdoms and nations that are not known for having lions have portrayed the beast in flags, coat of arms, etc. In the Bible, the messianic figure is seen as the Lion of Judah. The 23rd day of July, 1892, as Ra, the sun, begins its journey towards Leo, the constellation of the Lion. At this very moment, Liege Tafari was born. Born the son of the great Ras Mokene and Wazirio Yeshimabet. Born in the city of Harar, considered one of the holiest cities in Islam. The wise mind of the young Tafari earned him the title of the Dejama at the age of 13, plus governance of several provinces at a very young age, to include Harar, Sidon, and Garvey. On the 27th day of September, the feast of Maskal, the commemoration of the finding of the true cross of Christ, 1916, he took the title of Ras and became regent to the throne of Ethiopia, Abyssinia. At that time, Princess Zaditu, the daughter of Menelik II, became Empress Zaditu, Empress of Ethiopia. Rastafari, although regent, was the power behind the government. This was made plain by Empress Zaditu herself. As regent, he toured Europe on diplomatic missions, and because of his shrewd and wise outlook, he managed to place Ethiopia into the League of Nations. Remember that the League of Nations was made up of predominantly European countries. Ethiopia was an independent African country amongst the colonializers of the rest of Africa.
Yes. Could you talk a bit about the day of the coronation?
Yes, my coronation day was very memorable to me. Not only we had Ethiopian participants in the event, but also a lot of foreign emissaries partook in the celebration of the coronation day.
The coronation itself was a Coptic service, Your Imperial Majesty.
They are the Coptic, but also the Ethiopian bishop. They are with the Coptic churchmen.
1930 was a memorable day in the history of Ethiopia. Since the early hours of that morning, all in Addis Ababa began to prepare for the impressive event of the morning. The Emperor and Empress Manen had already spent the hours since the night before in prayer and meditation with the priests at the most holy altar within St. George's Cathedral, the largest church in the capital. Through the early morning, the chanting of priests continued.
All right, let me just hold it there for the moment. How is it thus far? You're just getting a touch of a pedimec there. The conquering lion hath prevailed. Very beautiful, session, beautiful sit down there. As I said, a lot of works done by the Honorable Prince Almasi. Beautiful, beautiful works. A lot of the graphics you're seeing, let me tell you, whatever you may be seeing that impresses you, more than likely that's the hand touching there of the Honorable Prince Almasi there. And of course, let me just give you a piece of this section because it's divided into sections. It's a story that I'm telling you here. It's the chronology of it is really showing you how the conquering lion hath prevailed against the invader. That's really what it's all about. So as you prepare yourself to come and sit in on Saturday, put yourself in that mind frame. This is a history lesson. This is not no religious lesson. It is hardly a theological lesson. There's a touch of theology in it because a pedimec now, we'll prove to you that a pedimec is Haile Selassie, the lion head god that goes to the front of the war. That's the whole theory behind a pedimec. And of course, we'll be going very much historically into the scramble of Africa or the scramble for Africa and the looting of the other African countries and the attempt to do the same to Ethiopia. But anyway, let me just give you a touch of this piece here.
On the 1st of November 1930, Emperor Haile Selassie I unveiled the statue of Menelik II riding triumphant, Battle of Adwa hero. This was the 25th anniversary of himself, Emperor Haile Selassie I, being given the title the Deshamash when he was 13 years of age in 1905. This unveiling of the statue of his great predecessor, Menelik II, on the 1st of November 1930 was done the day before the coronation of himself, Emperor Haile Selassie I, on the 2nd of November 1930. Which is exactly 1 day shy of the 41st anniversary of the coronation of the very same Emperor Menelik II, which took place on the 3rd of November 1889 in the Entoto Mountains. The conquering lion hath prevailed.
All right, family, let me see.
The emperor was then vested with the...
Yes, family, give thanks. I'll seal with it at that for the moment. There's so much more, as I said, the Italian invasion. Yes, there's so much more to come as it relates to that. But I'll just like to inform you that Saturday evening, family, that is Saturday evening, that will be at 7 p.m. That will be at 7 p.m. Sharp, talking about Eastern Standard Time. Let me see something here.
The Italian poor and the unemployed were promised a place in the sun, with free land and an easy fortune in the conquered empire.
Family, you need to come and be with us Saturday evening. That's what's going on. You need to get really, sitting and taking the full hour plus of a pedimec. This is our 4th. You can see for yourself, okay, some time went into this stuff. This wasn't just straight on the table and see what comes out. Time and energy and focus and research and skills went into the preparation of a pedimec. So family, don't be ashamed to contact us and say, hey, my brother, good work. Good work to you and your little children. Good work for the graphics, good research, good information. I haven't seen it yet. I wasn't there on the 3rd of November. I just got a bit of it on YouTube, and trust me, that is worth it. I would like to get a copy. Yeah, that's what it's all about. You see, this is where we are missing as people. Trust me, I can tell you that for myself. You know, we miss that boat a lot. We don't understand the importance. And that is why right now on the Tiger's Nest, our program is dealing with what? Our financial state and our economic growth. That's exactly what our programs are dealing with. And we are looking at it from a historical perspective, you know, specifically, well, history in general, even prior to the enslavement. Because this is why now you'd have to ask yourself, why are you rebuilding an empire? Where did the other empire go? How did it come to its demise? You know, why is it hard for it to grow? Is it a system in place to make sure that your empire don't grow? Yeah. But anyway, you got to join us on the Tiger's Nest for that. Give thanks to the showers of blessing coming in. The Tiger's Nest. That's every evening on Radio Anu. Remember, you just go into the description below this video and press the link, and it carries you straight to a Radio Anu, where you get enough vibes, enough information. It's just a radio station that gives you energy all throughout the day, all throughout the day. Of course, our morning program, Serengeti. Of course, the Youth University every Monday. Of course, Redemption Healing. And of course, the Tiger's Nest every evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Caribbean time, which is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the moment. That is where you come and join me for the Tiger's Nest. Now, remember this, family. As I said, Saturday evening, YouTube, there's nothing to pay for this. I just can tell you that you got to be there for the premiere. Don't come and think, oh, well, I will watch it a little bit after. I can't promise you it's going to be up at all for any long period, if it's up at all, before it's done. So make sure you're there at 8 p.m. or 7 p.m., whatever the time is, 10 p.m., whatever the time is in your zone, Japanese time, 1 p.m., whatever the time is in your zone, make sure you're there, ready and prepared for when a pedimec begins at 8 sharp. Remember, it's just about an hour plus. You know, not too long, not too drawn out, point made, clear, bam, bam, bam. As you can see, there's vibes from the beginning to the end. Make sure they bring the young ones, they'll enjoy. Hook up your speaker and put on your surround sound and put it on the big smart TV or your projector. Turn your home into a movie studio. You will not regret watching this if you're not going to get a copy of it. You should buy a copy of it, but it's just a few dollars. Buy a copy of a pedimec, and it's something you can save for yourself and have for yourself and your whole generations to come. A pedimec is an e-video at the moment, so you save it digitally in different formats, different computers, different spaces. It's always there. It's a new time. It's a new season. You yourself can download it to or burn it to a hard copy. So there's so many things you can do with it. A pedimec. The Lion of Judah has prevailed. So give thanks, family. Of course, I'm inviting you to visit Radio Anu right now. You don't have to wait until the Tiger's Nest. There's so many things. Visit our website. As I said, the link is in the description below. And for sure, you could definitely, be a part of what is taking place. Remember, the CashApp and the PayPal link is still below there. Also, those of you who would have missed the Patreon Day, the contribution is still open for you, that you can make your contribution towards the essay competition, family. I would use this term. I hope no one is offended, but we only raised 1,000, what it was, 1,000 something. I give thanks very much for those who contributed, but I'm just saying that was not even 10% of the target that we had for that day, which the target was 12,000 for the essay competition for the young ones. So don't be ashamed neither. If you didn't get to make your pledge or your contribution, the door is still open for the essay competition contribution towards the African History Month, I should say, essay competition. And for sure, family, as I said, for those who are purchasing the Pedimec, it's only $25. You can definitely use the means, the PayPal or the Cash App. I think it's pre-size at 27, pre-size at 27. But the link is in the description below. Just go down and press it, and it carries you straight to it. Wonderful. And remember, you can email us to get some more information on the upcoming winter solstice. It's just a month away. The winter solstice right here in Antigua. I'm talking about 7 days from the 16th to the 22nd day of December. Green Castle Hill, talking about the fullness thereof, the winter solstice 2022. And of course, you can register, you can call us. Remember, just join us for such a marvelous, wonderful experience. I'm talking about double hike, ARCHAEOASTRONOmy lecture and tour, island tour, chalice talk, visiting the marijuana fields. So many wonderful vibes will be taking place. Give thanks. Looking forward to seeing you. Hey, family, give thanks to the life giver and the keeper of life. Saturday evening, I will be joining you before that. This evening, I should be in the house with Ancoma the Dread, and tomorrow evening, I should be sitting in with Priest Dougie. So nothing's going on right here. Just keep it locked. Remember, of course, if you're not a subscriber to the YouTube channel, I mean, I don't know what's going on. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, and not only put on the notification. Not only subscribe, but put on the notification, and so the bell can ring and all of that when the time comes when we go live and all of that stuff. Well, we're always live. All right. Give thanks for your presence. Give thanks to the life giver and the keeper of life. You can press the like button on the way out so somebody else can see this video. Yeah. Holy Manuel, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Blessed.